There is a shocking controversy concerning Becky Lynch's return to WWE at SummerSlam. Bianca Belair was completely shocked when the ring announcer told the crowd that Sasha Banks was unable to wrestle, and instead, Carmella would be wrestling for the title. But then, Becky Lynch's music began to play. When Becky walked out, fans weren't exactly sure what was going on, because it was announced that Carmella was going to face Bianca Belair in place of Sasha Banks, since she was nowhere to be seen. So Becky Lynch got into the ring, and some fans thought, okay, it's going to be a triple threat with Carmella, Becky, and Bianca. Becky Lynch attacked Carmella and knocked her out of the ring, and this set up a one-on-one match for the title between Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. And many fans thought, okay, great, this is going to be a long, great, intense match. Instead, it was a squash match, and Becky Lynch hit her brand new finisher, the manhandle, on Bianca Belair, which is a copy of The Rock's finishing maneuver, the Rock Bottom. So now Becky Lynch has this brand new finishing maneuver. She then pinned Bianca Belair, and the match was under 10 seconds. Becky Lynch, she won the SmackDown Women's Championship, and she is once again on top of WWE. But it's not without controversy. Bianca Belair herself was very shocked that Becky Lynch defeated her in under 10 seconds. Now, many fans are wondering, why did they do all this building up of Bianca Belair into supposedly the biggest female star in WWE, only to beat her in under 10 seconds? And this is what some people are calling a true tragic moment in WWE history, because they used somebody's epic return to destroy another wrestler's push. And many fans have conflicting feelings about Becky's return, because yes, it was amazing that this woman who just gave birth 9 months ago is now back and is champion. But on the other hand, you have this rising star who is getting tons of mainstream publicity and is a very talented wrestler and athlete in Bianca Belair, and her push came to a shocking end, and it's pretty much over for Bianca Belair, because Becky's not going to lose anytime soon to Bianca Belair and lose her title. On one hand, it was an amazing return for Becky, and it's so great that she's back. On the other hand, it was a tragic return, because it meant destroying an up-and-coming wrestler's push. But now Bianca Belair has no choice but to take a back seat to Becky Lynch for the next several months, or maybe the next several years. And Becky herself, after the match, was actually very upset behind the scenes about the reaction from fans both in the arena and online, saying, hey Becky, your return just ruined this wrestler's career. Becky supposedly might make a statement on the next SmackDown and, might apologize to Bianca Belair for basically blindsiding her. So let's get to the other big thing that happened at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns took on John Cena. If Roman Reigns lost, he would have to leave WWE. In the end, Roman Reigns was victorious. He pinned John Cena to retain his Universal title. Right after Roman Reigns won, Brock Lesnar made his surprise return to WWE. And many fans, I know I was, were completely shocked that Brock Lesnar showed up, because the rumor was that Brock Lesnar was done with wrestling and he was basically retired. His return not only shocked, but his new look. Brock now has a beard. His head is shaved on the sides, and he has this little strip of hair on the top, and in the back it's long, and he has it tied up in a ponytail. And if you look at pictures, you can see that his whole head is shaved in the back, on the sides, and all you see is this long ponytail. This is the first time ever Brock has ever had a ponytail or long hair like this, and it was a very stunning look for him to return with, because it's completely not what WWE fans are used to in terms of Brock Lesnar's look. Brock has always had a kind of a crew cut on the top. His hair was short on the top, shaved on the sides, and he had no facial hair. He kept this hairstyle for most of his WWE career in basically the same kind of hairstyle. But now his hairstyle has completely changed. He has long hair, and the question is, when he wrestles, is he going to keep it in a ponytail, or is he going to untie it, and he's going to have this long hair that's going to be flipping and flopping during the match? We'll have to wait to see what happens when he wrestles his first match back at the upcoming Crown Jewel. So let's talk about Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel is why Brock Lesnar returned at SummerSlam, and it's a temporary return. It's just for the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, which is taking place in October of this year. And the reason why he's returning at Crown Jewel and then going away is because he's getting a huge payday at Crown Jewel. Because WWE is being paid huge amounts of money to put on this pay-per-view, they are then taking that huge amount of money and giving Brock Lesnar a big chunk of it. So Brock Lesnar, the current plan is to have Brock Lesnar stay in WWE until the Crown Jewel pay-per-view in October. He will then leave, and he'll return in 2022 either at another Crown Jewel event, or he will return at WrestleMania. But some fans remarked that Brock Lesnar's new look is a bit sad. That is a sad new look. That is not, it just doesn't fit him. That's one of the criticisms about Brock Lesnar's new look, is that it just doesn't fit Brock Lesnar. Now, that could be because we're just so used to having him have this one look, which is the flat top with the hair shaved on the sides and in the back and no facial hair. Now, he's completely transformed his look. He has a beard, he has long hair, a ponytail. It's a shocking new look. I really liked just the way that Brock looked when he came out. You also have to remember, Brock is now going to play the babyface. Brock is not going to be a heel like he usually is. He's a babyface. Roman's a heel. So I am looking forward to, and Brock is going to face Roman at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view in October, and I'm very excited for Brock Lesnar's return to WWE. So that will do it for today's video, but before you go ahead and leave a comment concerning today's topics. What are your thoughts about Becky Lynch's return to WWE and Bianca Belair being squashed in under 10 seconds? And let me know what you think about Brock Lesnar finally making his comeback to WWE and his brand new look. Leave a comment and give me your opinion, and we'll see you next time here on Wrestling News Now. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and be sure to click the bell notification so you are notified when we release our next video.